Turkey is really annoyed at Israel, and their meetings 2 days ago went terribly, and both countries could go to war. Today, the Turkish President Erdogan got really mad, and he accused Israel of trying to make things worse in Syria. He said, quote, "Turkey will not allow Syria to be dragged into a new vortex of instability." And he also suggested that Israel might be trying to overthrow the new Syrian government and own it themselves. He said, quote, "Israel is trying to undermine the December the 8th revolution." It's worth knowing that relations between Syria and Turkey have been getting an awful lot worse ever since that revolution, where the previous Syrian government was overthrown. And that's mainly due to Israel carrying out hundreds of airstrikes on Syria since then, which have destroyed almost all of Syria's military equipment. And kind of understandably, the reason that Turkey is annoyed over this is it means that Syria can't defend themselves from somebody trying to invade. And Turkey fears that Israel is going to invade Syria and then end up on the border with Turkey. Although it's worth knowing that Israel didn't seem to care about that. In fact, they said, quote, "These airstrikes send a clear message and they are a warning for the future." However, on top of that, it seems at the moment that the Turkish government is trying to build up good relations with the new Syrian government and get them to favour Turkey over Israel. So the relations between Turkey and Israel are getting a lot worse at the moment, as Israel is continuously bombing Syria. As usual, you can leave me a follow for some more global news like this, but if you ask me, it seems like that is what's happening. Israel seems to be bombing Syria so that they could possibly go in, like the US has before, under the guise of restoring democracy in the country, which would mean they get to control Syria and border Turkey. Of course, that's just something to think about. Anyways, I'll see you in the next video.